to you by Spastic Candy, who says, I love you all, and then a sort of smiley face emoticon thing. And Atemawk, who says, Zoop! Brought to you by Freeform Jazz. Oh my god, it worked, we're here.
Sweet, sweet freeform jazz.
Wow, it did work.
It certainly did. And hello, welcome
Welcome
to
back.
the 8 Brits podcast, episode 2. I'm here with BRADIDAS and Bruce. How you guys doing?
The long lost podcast.
The Long Lost podcast.
That's right. It's been so long.
Oh my goodness.
The weight of age.
Weight of ages upon us.
Certainly is.
Before we get started, let's just say you can send in your hashtags to the Twitter business and we'll show it in the sandbag at the end. That's certainly a thing.
It is. Sandbag full of spuds.
Do it while my neck explodes.
All of the stars, and a shout out to DJ Cutman, who brings you all the sweet tunes pre and post podcast action. Oh, where's my snow top, mate?
Mate, it's offset.
Oh, it's off the set. I'm just going to check the audio while make sure everything's fine.
Look at me and my movement. Smooth movement in the back.
It's smooth, it's like butter.
The sweet movements. Just gonna bring my mic closer to me.
Look at this zoom in.
Zoom in, like
Oh.
camera operator.
Look at our zoom.
This
Mate, you're gonna pull
manual zoom.
Well, do we have any pre-show business to tend?
I think.
Let's just do this.
Let's check out what's happening in the Beyondopolis news.
Beyondopolis news.
Mate, where does news have an arrow in it?
Oh, it's the best kind of news.
Arrow to the knee news.
Yeah, arrow to the knee news with Bruce.
So fellas, this is your go.
This is where
what's
I
happening?
actually put it on our show notes so we can actually see what the fuck.
It is, but
Welcome to that.
got an amateur assistant here.
Yep.
So I guess the biggest thing that's happened in Beyondopolis in the last couple of weeks is there's been a new market area built. Chib went and did that one. We're still having a few issues with the actual plugin we're using, so we're trying to iron those out. But the idea of the market is it will buy and sell everything you could possibly need in the game. Obviously,
It's Agrabah.
it's Agrabah. Welcome to Agrabah. However,
Also makes Julian fries. Will not break.
What?
to get the best deal, you obviously are still better off trading amongst yourselves as players. We don't want to crush the player market, but we also want to add in a market for new players and to sell excess crap that you don't need, that other people don't want to buy. Build up that money, buy yourself a bigger lot.
Do it. See if you can find my hidden cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows where it is.
Everybody knows where it is. It's not even off the beaten path.
It isn't. I want people to find it. So it proves that I play there. I don't.
He half builds a cabin and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's all right. The hotel competition. We are still horrible people and haven't done this yet. However, it will be done before the next podcast, one way or another.
Speaking of being horrible people and not doing things, that reminds me, we still haven't signed that script
Oh,
for...
that was what I was going to say in this segment.
Check it out.
excellent.
We're giving away another script. No, it's the same one.
BRADIDAS and I are going to sign this today.
Yep.
And then Bruce is going to take it back with him to get Spud to sign it down south.
Well,
And
Spud
then-
might be up on Monday, so
Yeah, so
I can
we
sign on
might
to
be
it,
playing
if you
D&D Monday. So
Oh, yep, there you go.
regardless, by Monday, all three of these Muppets would have signed it, and then
And-
we'll get into the post.
And Shelby, it's on the way. Thank you for sending your deets. We've installed the cameras in a house.
Insert cricket noise there.
Yeah, that's it.
Or
So-
wild applause.
That's all I have for Beyondopolis news. Now you don't play on there, so you obviously don't have anything. Right.
In terms of the forum, because that's what Beyondopolis is the forum and all the business. No, I don't have any news.
Oh, good.
Oh, mate.
Everything's gone to plan.
And obviously, BRADIDAS doesn't either. His version of Minecraft is logging in and digging a hole straight to the centre of Earth.
We could totally do that.
We should do that one. BRADIDAS.
Follow me to my doom.
Follow BRADIDAS to the centre of the Earth.
Sweet.
So, I mean, that wraps it up for the news for me.
Well,
I
let's
guess,
go see what we've been doing.
see what's been going on in the save state.
I was about to say, you do realise it has its own music, but I know what you're doing. You're making it for the people who are
Better.
only doing it in the audios.
See, iTunes. I love you, iTunes.
I love you, iTunes. Who would like to go first?
I have a lot to talk about, so I'll go last.
How about we split yours up, maybe?
We could do
yours
that.
in
18 parts.
18 parts.
Here's Brad part 1.
That's what I'm going to take. So do we want to do that?
Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right. Start off. I've got a story of the good and the bad.
Oh,
Dear.
The good is I finished Dishonored.
Yay!
Goddamn. Dishonored. It's good. If it's on Steam for cheap, get it. Grab it, because it won't be a bad time. What the fuck are you even doing?
recording it.
Oh, good.
Recording the stream. That's what I'm doing.
But that segues nicely into Bad Times, which was Silent Hill Downpour.
Oh no, is that Bad Times?
Fuck that game.
Oh fuck. I was actually pretty excited about that.
Oh no. I'll tell you what. I was actually getting into it. It's disappointing how bad it is actually, because you get in, the environments look really nice. That's the one thing. That's one thing I can say they did right.
The trailer that I saw, it looked. I'm like, oh wow.
You glitch all over the place,
Oh.
which is wonderful. The monster design is awful. If you like beating up dirty looking women and guys with devil masks, that's
Vegas?
Vegas. Yeah.
Does it still do the Silent Hill other dimension-y
Yeah,
kind
it
of
does.
thing? So why is that?
Guess what happens when you go to the other dimension? You get chased by a red ball.
Yeah, that's
Or
that's probably scarier than Pyramid Head.
it isn't.
I know.
It isn't by a long shot.
Wow.
Puzzle design. I was getting into it, and there's quite a good puzzle. Spoilers, just be ready. There's a puzzle in a hotel where you have to find the things a thief has stolen and return them to their proper place.
Yeah.
And that was alright. You got a new costume for your main character. That was, pointless, but it was an alright puzzle. Next puzzle I found was in the bank, which was just wave after wave of enemy. The alarm gets triggered and I thought, okay, maybe I have to go hunt out the button.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You
just
have to
Survive.
just enemy
not
waves.
get yourself killed.
And every time you kill a wave of enemies, a safe opens and you might get some ammo.
Yeah.
And then
So-
I thought, okay, so maybe there's something good once you've finished it. Once you've killed the last wave and the main safe opens. 3 med packs.
Oh yeah.
3 med packs.
It's like someone wanted to sandwich in Call of Duty Zombies just for a little bit.
It really was.
Did you have to border up any doors during this mini game?
No,
Yeah.
I just had to run up and down stairs.
Fuck.
Wow, that's the worst.
That was the point. Anyone who follows me on Twitter saw my Silent Hill Downpour I rage quit you post. That was the second after I found my 3 med kits, because I quit the game
So hard.
so hard that it went back to the shop.
I love it.
Wow, that's rather disappointing, especially after the first puzzle. Finding a whole bunch of stuff that a thief stolen and putting back.
That's a good puzzle.
That's a good puzzle, and it draws you in. But then to just go, all right, now you're going to kill some guys and get some shit out of the bank.
And the name of that quest was Solve the Mystery at the Bank. What mystery? Dudes
trying
are
anymore.
killing me.
That's funny.
It's not a mystery.
Oh no! Maybe the mystery was where are the dudes coming from.
Mystery was where the fuck is the mystery?
The mystery was where the fuck was
The
my
mystery of
reward.
the missing mystery. .com.
Oh mate.
Yeah.
That
So
is disappointing.
So I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Do you guys want to go first before I do that?
Yes.
Fair dues.
Frightens me. I was excited in the last episode about Ni no Kuni. You had your reservations.
I did.
They were well founded,
Ah.
it would seem.
Oh. I see.
So I'll just go through the first 46 minutes of my Ni no Kuni adventure.
Is it going to take 46 minutes?
Yeah, probably will.
Shit.
the Ghibli stuff is awesome. The way it felt to me was like they wanted to make an RPG, this level 5 pack of cunts.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They make RPGs.
They wanted to involve Ghibli because everybody loves that shit, but it never kind of came together as one entity. And it really felt like you watch a cutscene of Studio Ghibli, and then it would, just like old school PlayStation 1 games, where the cutscene would then fade out quite abruptly, like all the music and everything, and then
just
yep, and then loading, and now you're back in the game, and that was like, come on, Final Fantasy VIII could do it seamlessly. Why can't they?
Maybe they're trying to make a step backwards.
Well, maybe that we should give them
maybe
benefit of the doubt.
Maybe they would go on traditional.
I don't think they were, but
how can we make it shit? Let's do that. I assume that's what they sound like. And while the Ghibli sequences were amazing and very Ghibli and stuff, and the game itself looked amazing, just the jarring transitions between the two was like just really disappointing. And one of the main things is the opening, spoiler alert, who cares? Your mum dies because you sneak out of the house at night to go with your douchebag friend who's built a go-kart, and the go-kart drives into the ocean or a lake, and you start drowning, and your mum's like, "Hello!" and she rescues you and then has a heart attack, and you'd love this bit actually.
I'm really?
All of the crowd are around her. This is a Ghibli cutscene. You in the car, fucking awesome, looks great. Your mum comes along, fucking running after you, and then she's like, and she falls on the floor, and you're thinking, oh, bad heart. And all of the crowd of the townsfolk appear out of nowhere, and they're like, oh no, and one old woman goes, oh well, she did have that bad heart. Abrupt cut to black. Abrupt cut to black. Game footage of your mum in a hospital bed and you at the end of it, and she dies. And he's like, Mum, no! And it's game footage. So not only are we ripped out of an emotional death scene by going from cutscene to game footage.
Because I bet there was loading in between those scenes, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. But then the death scene, where all the heartstrings should be pulled, was done in game footage. And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why do they call that Ni no Kuni missed opportunities?
Yes.
Maybe they ran low on budget.
Wrapped off the opportunities missed.
Maybe they ran low on budget and broke out RPG Maker.
Quite possibly.
It's amazing. So that was bullshit. And then the rest of the story, you're walking around the town collecting shit, and your doll comes to life to drop exposition on you about the world you're about to go to.
Oh, Welsh exposition.
And he fucking drops it so hard. He's like, oh well, there's a fucking place we can go where this woman looks exactly like your mum, doesn't she? So fucking let's go and you can save our world. Because initially he's like, come to my world, it's fucked, we need you. And you're like, no. So, oh well, actually
that's such a Ghibli thing though.
Yeah, it is, but it's just like, here's some dump, and like serious dump, and then nothing, and then dump about the magic book. Because like, whoa, overwhelmed, like an hour of nothing, and then 5 minutes of this is what's happening. The whole setup for the story, in the world that you're going to, never-ending story type, evil witch kind of thing, is done in about a minute of storyboard pictures. It's not even animated. It's just storyboard pictures. While this Welsh guy, Welsh scrotum with a bell, talks at you. I'm like, wow, that's okay. Maybe we'll get into the game and I'll be alright.
I'm surprised you gave it that long.
Well,
they're asking a lot.
They really are, especially when you decide you're a bit too tired to play it. Because I played it that night.
You did, yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it. So I saved it, went to sleep the next day, whipped it out. The map hadn't loaded properly. I was stuck in an area, and I couldn't move.
So it was buggy as well.
And I had to start again.
Wow.
All of it again.
I wouldn't have
And that
done
was already about an hour and a half of footage
I would have taken
that I had to watch again. So I was keen to get into the game, which turned out to be a series of tiresome fetch quests.
Yep.
For example, you meet a king, he's a cat, because you need a wand. And he has a wand that he'll give to you.
But he needs the 3 stones, and the 3 stones belong to the 3 guys.
It's a Facebook game!
It's like, you go to him and he's like, he's seriously down and stuff, and you've already learnt by this point, they use
3 boxes of Kleenex.
There's a bad guy, and the witch sends him to do things, and he's like, go and get rid of that thing. And what he says he's going to do to me, because he's the saviour, like this kid is the saviour, and the evil queen looks in her crystal ball, so it's like, you know, Jareth from the Labyrinth kind of thing. Get rid of fucking that, it's going to be a problem. The thing she sends out goes, I will curse him with a lack of enthusiasm. That's what he's going to do to me.
And maybe that's what the game was supposed to do to the players.
It's amazing. And then, you know, all of the people you encounter are like, a little bit down, unmotivated.
Wow.
And you have to go and steal motivation off lively people and give it to them. So it's going to the person, go to the king, because he's down.
Because that's not creepy at all.
He wants his fish, so you go find his fish, and you go back to him with his fish, and he's still down, he wants enthusiasm, so you have to go find a person, and then you have to go back to him with the enthusiasm, and then he's like, sweet, now doing this.
I'm bored just listening to this.
It's back and forth.
So really, this is a game for single mums that play Facebook games.
Not even, like...
Collect your items.
At least that's like... Yeah.
Because they get into the battle system. Holy fucking shit.
And you find these chests along the way. And
of course you
your wand isn't powerful enough to open this one. I'm like, okay, sweet. You get the next wand from the king, so you go back to the sewer where you were finding all this fish and bullshit, going, sweet, got this wand now. Your wand isn't powerful enough to open this chest. I'm like, I'm not coming back in. And then you see, I remember a blue chest earlier that I couldn't open, and I'm not going back there either. You can fuck right off.
Wow.
I'm not going back and forth to chests I can't open.
I'm surprised your OCD didn't kick in and make you go back.
That's the thing, my OCD was working for a little while, and then it was like, this is evil. This isn't a game.
This is real life.
And the only other point I'll make about it is the music. It's orchestral, entirely orchestrated, which is lovely, but it's fucking boring.
Just generic.
Just generic.
So they don't change it up for battle scenes or anything.
Filled with John Williams.
John Williams not even trying anymore.
Yeah, not even. So that's what it felt like. And then you get into a battles, and you want, you know, Final Fantasy 7 music or 10. You want something that makes you go, yeah, but it's like, it's just, it was like Final Fantasy 12. That kind of music's just like
the demo really made it seem like Final Fantasy 12.
That's disappointing. It really is.
So following your train of back to the shop, it went back to the shop, and I never want to see it again or talk about it ever again. The end. 48 minutes.
Wow.
Almost as long as I put into that piece of shit.
It's a bit of a shame that you both had really shit games.
I went to the shops, and they're like, "Oh, not your cup of tea?" I'm like, "It's a piece of shit." I'm like, "Oh, wow." You feel really strongly about that. I'm like, let me tell you some things about this fucking game.
Then you spent 48 minutes in the shop.
I didn't even talk about the Pokemon battle systems, which completely
Did you even get to it?
I did them, and I was like, this is crap. It's just, it's an RPG. It should be turn-based battles, not this fucking action-based / turn-based. It's fucked. It's fucked. Stop doing it. I'm not going to talk anymore. Bruce.
At least I had Dishonored.
That's true.
Yes, can you crash? I'll play some video.
No!
Mate. I'll make you bleed.
Oh.
I have to get that off my chest though. Nino Kuntz.
Nino Kunti.
Bruce, what have you been playing?
I've actually been playing something this week that wasn't a beta.
Amazing.
I got some XCOM on. I managed to get a good chunk of XCOM in there. After my rant of playing on Iron Man.
Oh fuck.
Impossible. I read a couple of articles saying that they had actually released a patch to make easy mode even easier because people were saying how hard it was. I'm like, well, I'm fucking playing on Impossible. What are you people whinging about? So I've decided...
Did you get past the first mission on Impossible?
I did.
Oh wow.
And I will continue to play on Impossible once I don't want to kill myself anymore.
Doesn't that scare you though? It's called impossible. You think if someone finishes it,
Well, the
it's a lie.
only person that I'm aware of that's finished it, and I could be wrong, there could be other people that have
Is
finished
Jesus.
it on Impossible by now, is one of the actual game developers.
well then they should patch that shit.
Well, no,
I finished it.
It's
But you-
impossible.
But
It's supposed to.
if that was the only option you had,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
But
but there's
you have
four other
Improbable.
you've had
difficulties.
It's called improbable.
You have several other.
But you have several other modes.
Nitpicking
But
at difficulty settings.
What-
Titles now.
what concerned me was they made easy mode easier because people were finding it too hard.
Right.
So I went, all right, fuck it,
When
let's
it's
go.
probably just a case of
Let's go.
learn how to play the game and
Well, yeah.
strategize.
So there was easy, and then there was classic, which was
Easy, normal, classic, impossible.
yeah. So classic was the same difficulty as normal and the old XCOM, the
Yeah.
original. So you know that wasn't easy. That was
Wow,
that was
there's-
hard.
There's
but
two easier settings.
there's two
below
easier
that.
settings, and people were finding easy hard. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people? So I decided to do what I'm calling Operation Easy Mode, which is me playing it on easy. Which let me tell you, it's a
Easy.
walk in the park compared to Impossible.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think personally it's too easy.
I'm. But keep going. I'll keep my opinions to the end.
But I guess that's coming from playing the original and knowing that easy mode on the original was still a challenge. So to have easy in this being ridiculously easy, I don't know. It just seems too easy. Like you get one alien instead of 4.
Yeah.
Or you know.
That's the thing.
I
if
guess
you- if
later in
there's
the game,
no
but
challenge.
I guess it opens it up for people to be able to finish the game. I guess.
Yeah. It's like if there's no challenge, like Diablo 3, the first normal difficulty, that was a walk in the park, and it almost makes it too boring to want to do again.
Pretty much, yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
we all played through it a second time, didn't we?
I played it. Yeah, so twice.
Probably mostly because you wanted that challenge at least. But yeah. So children.
I've played it through on easy mode, finished it, and I really saw it more as a training mode,
Okay.
like getting my tactics down.
Yep.
Because I'm sure if I go back in, because I plan to go back in on classic.
Yep.
Once I've recovered.
Recovered.
It does take it out of you.
It does. It really does. Yeah, I'm hoping the tactics I learned in easy, what was effective, will still be effective in classic.
Yeah. So more like an advanced tutorial.
Yeah, kind of.
And that's the other thing I did make a mistake of that I am regretting on easy mode is I didn't turn the tutorial off, and I want to hurt myself for that. But
Yeah.
so now I'm playing on easy
Be-
mode with a fucking tutorial.
being able to choose from all 5 of the bases
Yeah.
is a lot better.
Yeah. So but I'll play it through and we'll punch it out, and then we'll go back to Impossible, and you'll see me cry and things like that. But so yeah,
And that's the setting. Is that the setting where you can't save it?
sorry, Iron Man. So Iron Man,
Iron Man, you can turn on any difficulty level.
any difficulty. Iron Man
right.
means it auto saves, but it'll only save at the start and end of missions.
No, it saves after every turn you make.
Why does it
after
save
every
after?
So they
action you
can't go
do.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's frightening.
So yeah, and I'll go back to Impossible because it's great, but
Oh, it's great fun. It's really challenging.
it makes me want to break things. So check it out. I have done Impossible. I did get through the first mission. It took me about 18 attempts.
See, that's
I didn't
that's
record
too
all
much.
of them.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
that's
record,
too much.
obviously. I played them all and then
Speaking
cut it all up. And then easy mode, obviously, I haven't bothered saving easy mode at the minute. I just saved when I quit out.
Yeah.
Speaking of 18 attempts, if you're done on that,
Yeah. Going back to
SimCity
Toonie. Oh.
came out.
Are we talking about SimCity now?
Oh no.
I think we're talking about SimCity now.
Are we opening this box?
Um,
EA, sort your fucking shit out.
Wow, there hasn't been a fuck up like that since Diablo 3
Diablo 3.
launched. But I think this one's lasted a lot longer, the problems that they've had, because they released on the 5th in the States, they released on the 7th here, and then the 8th in the UK, and they are still patching that shit.
Stress
Well,
test.
Diablo
servers,
3
you
took about
muppets.
a week
Oh, did it?
to get right,
I
didn't it?
couldn't quite remember, so yeah, it's the same problem. I managed to get in for an hour once before I had to go to work, and loved the game. So you'd play. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
I played in the beta. The game itself is amazing. It's just you need to open beta and
That's what
stress test
SimCity
your
is
servers.
saying. They're all saying
Or-
nobody can get in, but the people who are in love it.
Yeah.
But why not just, not have it online all
I
the
know.
time?
It is
Give people an offline mode.
frightening. Take it online.
Some
to
people
play
want
with
the
your friends.
single player experience.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then why don't you add in the part where you can play offline, and then when you log back in, okay, it might take you a half an hour to upload what you've done in offline mode, but it then uploads to a server so that you can.
Or maybe it could do that in the background.
Yeah,
Hey.
or it can sync in the background.
That's
But that would be
The-
too complicated
the
because
option
they
I
can't
thought
stand
it
a
should
fucking
do
server up.
is because I played on a server, and then the server dies, and the last thing you see, if you're quick enough at reading, is some of your cities were not synced to the servers. And I go, oh really? And I go back into that server. and
Everything's
it's
on
like,
fire.
No, the city doesn't exist, and the
Oh.
tutorial wants me to play it all of a sudden, but I can't. It doesn't go through the tutorial. Do you know what their solution in their forums is? If you get to the tutorial and it doesn't let you play
is it eating a
means
dick?
it means you can't play on that server ever again.
Oh,
What? What?
fucking
I mean,
hell.
oh.
Jesus Christ, EA.
So try it
Come
again
on.
on a different server. I'm like, this is
So
bullshit.
maybe EA should join up with, and I'm going to do this now. Maybe EA should join up with Nintendo, and both sink their ships
Maybe they should.
because the shit is horse.
It really is horse.
But I am honestly surprised, and I didn't bring this up last time, but you make a good point. I am honestly surprised that there is no offline mode. That to
Everybody
me
did
is
crack the
dumb.
shits, and the things they said was like, it's going to be
Granted,
solid by the time we come to release. Liars, and it doesn't seem like there's any good reason apart from some of the simulation is done on server side. Well, make it not do that then, you dickheads. Like, it doesn't make much sense that it's all.
I mean,
online.
I understand the way gaming is going is all online.
Because of piracy.
But things
The
like this happen.
pirates.
Mate, there's nothing wrong with pirates.
Why can't we log in to SimCity, but like Minecraft? You can play that
Offline or
But-
online?
But you still have to log in
Because
and
Notch actually gives a
authenticate
shit
that.
about his audience. Notch
Ah.
and Jens, they know what they're doing.
They're not total muppets. But yeah,
I don't even like Minecraft. But they know what they're doing.
Fuck you, Minecraft. You're doing it right.
But Notch and Jens, you're fine. It's all good.
I don't know what EA's doing.
I'm gonna go home tonight.
I'm gonna
and
attempt on the weekend, maybe.
try to get on this. So I got a lot of tweets today from them saying they've added like 4 more servers. I'm gonna try
Wow.
to get on the Oceanic
Careful.
one,
So-
because in the long run, Oceanic's the one we want to be on, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, what ones were you trying to join? Were you trying to join
I
American
tried all of them.
servers? Yeah, so you want to
Every
try and...
single one of them.
Obviously, what you want to do is try and get on the
Yeah,
ones closest
they're all
to
broken.
you.
You can no longer play on any of those servers.
Yes.
But yeah, we want to play on an Oceanic one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait until that works for me seamlessly. Who knows?
Good luck.
You might never get to play SimCity ever.
It's so good. I'll just go back to playing social on Facebook.
Wow.
We'll,
I won't.
we're seeing we've gone completely off track.
Yes.
And talking about horrible liars. Gearbox. God damn you. Why'd you have to hurt me? Why?
What have they done now?
They're aliens. Colonial fucking clusterfuck.
Colonial clusterfuck.
I think that was a bigger fuck up than the EA.
Oh, it was
actually.
huge. No, that was much bigger.
No, yeah.
I mean, at least EA are actually providing you with a game that is playable eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe.
Not a game that you can play now that is utter balls.
I'm just so I don't have anything to say. I mean, people have said enough.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
So it's
sad.
It's not
It's not anything.
survival
It's a pile
horror.
of shit.
It's barely
not tense.
aliens. It's
I'd
barely
rather sit there and
aliens.
play in a steaming pile of my own shit.
So would a lot of people.
Tune in next
apparently.
week.
Where I sit there and play with a steaming pile of my own
I mean,
shit.
they're
Yeah,
all.
Gearbox, I got an idea for a game for you.
I mean,
this is way more fun.
I mean, and now we've got Sega, Gearbox, and the studio that actually built the game. I can't remember their name.
Thunder cunts.
You know what? I think they're the least to blame because I mean they were building the game. They knew what they had. They wanted more time. They didn't want to give it to them.
Where was the money,
I mean, Sega had to get the game out the door, or their license was going to get pulled. But you know, release a bad game. That's
Shame
that's bad. But showing me this video that is a flagrant fabrication.
Yep.
I'm choking on my own rage.
Fool's gold.
This is what we hope it's going to look like. Eat my ass.
Oh, it's been a good safe state today, hasn't it? Is that all of the?
Well, I've still got the big.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
He hasn't dropped his bomb yet.
We all know what it is.
I don't think I do. It's not in the notes.
PlayStation 4.
You haven't been playing that.
No, of course not.
Well, wait till maximum hype.
Well, no one is. So it's all together now.
We'll see you in maximum hype.
when we talk about more Sin City, apparently. That's a lie.
It's back on SimCity. Just quickly. 9 hours it says I played it for. Origin! How do you count? Your abacus is fucked! Anyway.
Maximum hype.
PlayStation 4.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, that's because it doesn't exist.
They've shown us some stuff. They've shown us some
controller?
They showed us control. They showed us some of the games. I'm minimum hyped. I really am minimum hyped. No backwards compatibility.
Oh.
I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
They've got a streaming system where the idea is you'll be able to stream games from a server on the TV.
You're going to be backwards compatible to the games they allow you to be backwards compatible
Pretty
to.
much.
It's a virtual console, is that what you're saying? But you don't get to download it.
You can download it.
Oh, okay, good.
If you decide you want to buy this game,
make sure you've got 12 gigs.
Make sure you've got 12 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. The hardware looks nice.
Yeah.
My tech boner is throbbing. 8 gigs. 8 gigs of DDR5.
Technical erection.
That's pretty good. That's nice and fast.
For a console, yeah.
The GPU is running at 800 whatevers per second.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a high-end video.
100 whatevers?
No, 800.
Oh,
Get it right. 800.
800 whatevers.
A high-end video card in a PC will run about 1,000, 1,100.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. I'm just really sad about not being backwards compatible.
It's a bit foot shooty when that's what they've prided themselves on from the beginning.
And they didn't deliver it then either. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
the games they showed, didn't do a lot for me.
The games that I saw didn't
What did you see?
I just like flashing colours
fair enough.
some old man's head.
David bloody Cage.
He looks more like that UK pedophile that just recently died.
Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
A Jimmy Savile person. Oh God,
He's back.
Oh no! Somebody dug him up.
Jim will fix it for you. Oh.
Yeah, it was frightening. And that looked okay. That was But what is that?
I'm so sick of David Cage and his nonsense.
And his nonsense. Is this?
And this is the guy who made Heavy Rain and Ending Prophecy. Just let other people write your games because you're not good. You're not the best.
And the games that I saw, like visually, didn't. I mean, I'm not really that kind of gamer anyway in terms of realism and all that kind of stuff. But it didn't look like much of a step forward to what we already have.
I have to disagree on that one, unfortunately.
That's alright.
I don't know.
They showed the new Killzone. It looks very pretty. Shame I don't give a shit. They showed a game called Knack, which might actually be something that you might enjoy. It's a platformer. It looked nice. It looks like a Pixar film.
Ooh.
It looks like a Pixar film. So yeah, that's good. What else did they show? Capcom showed what looks like what might be the next Dragon's Dogma. So I'm excited. We unfortunately don't know whether that was pre-rendered or in-game footage.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was in-game,
And if they don't
there's
tell you,
there's lots of rumors to it
If,
either
buts, and
way.
maybes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's in-game, whoa, Billy, that's some good times.
Brad's
I
gaming
must
erection
admit,
will be
it'll be
in place for a long time.
unquenchable.
and my abused spouse relationship with Capcom continues.
Yeah. Looking at it, it's like, because they didn't show a console or anything like that, half of me is going, maybe all of this is just fake. Because it's going to be, they didn't show a console. It's going to be 2 years at least, isn't it? It's not
No, it's releasing at the end of this year.
Really?
Yeah, holidays this year.
Wow.
Maybe they're just going to give you a controller that connects to the net.
Let's speak about the controller.
It's okay.
I was like, they can't go away from the PlayStation controller. It's perfect for PlayStation.
It's okay.
But put a... What?
It's just it's like a touch thing on your laptop.
Mate, at least they
Yeah,
didn't
I know,
try and
I know,
roll out
it's
a
like the
fucking
back of
iPad as
Yeah.
a controller.
Can you reach that?
What?
That PlayStation controller at all? Yeah.
Yeah, but at least they didn't roll out a fucking iPad as a controller.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is great, but they've added a little chunk here. Can you see that in the lighting? There we go. I'll put it down there. Yeah, cool.
I think
Which is
I
basically-
think they've seen a PlayStation 3 controller.
If you haven't, go
Oh.
buy one.
Sorry. I'll just treat you all like idiots for the next few moments. They've whacked the back of the PlayStation Vita on the front of the controller.
You know what? I don't
So-
think it'd be much for games.
Yeah.
Do you know what it would be great for?
Trackpadding.
The net
Yeah.
and tracking the like getting through the menus.
Because
that's cool.
if you give that a go, that's
that's
not
not
going to be
gonna
the most... Oh, sorry. That's not going to be the most fun stretching up there.
So,
No.
for those of you that aren't
I'm surprised they
actually
didn't
watching,
Vita it up on the
Maz-
back like usually.
That-
Maz is
that
talking
hasn't
about
worked
a
very
flat
well.
bit in between the left and right
Controllers.
controllers at the top.
You know, they're not idiots.
The
No, but the people listening can't
Oh, yeah.
see
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck you're doing.
I'm making a video podcast. These guys are making audio ones. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, get your shit together.
if you want to know
YouTube.
if you want to know what Maz is talking about, just Google PlayStation 4 controller.
Google it.
Just Google it.
Look at the thing, you'll understand.
And don't bother trying to work out what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest.
But you know what they have improved? These triggers. They are now
Actual triggers?
they have now concave.
Oh.
So
that's
no
nice.
more of that. I'm sure that was lovely for everyone on the field.
Everybody loved it.
That's nice. I like that.
I do love that too. It's good.
It's good.
Just trying. They showed. Ubisoft showed Watch Dogs, which they showed at E3 last year. Yeah, last year. That still looks good, but it's coming out on the old consoles anyway.
So it's going to
I'm
be...
not rushing out to buy a new console for that.
Yeah.
Even though the graphics will be better.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trying to think what car game. I don't give a shit. Because the guy was getting
Generic car
the guy,
game.
like we were talking about my game boner and my tech boner. This guy had the biggest car boner. It's like he was splooshin' all over the place. Yeah, who cares?
What was it? Need for Speed 807?
Oh, it was whatever it was.
Gran
The
Turismo-
cars, the leather. Fuck
Gran,
off.
Gran Turismo 96.
Yes. I was trying to think. Did they
Have they
show?
released number 5 yet? That seemed like it took years.
Did they show anything else?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
The
Jack-
game!
Oh, we need more emotions. PlayStation 4 will show more emotions. Fuck off,
I
David
did see
Cage.
that they've turned it into a kind of Windows 8 console.
Oh fuck, kill them now.
Like all the tiles
I mean, well,
and that. Oh yeah!
But
my
I mean,
face.
Microsoft's going to do that. But you know what? I don't find that as offensive if I find it on console.
No, yeah.
I mean, on computer. I mean, sorry, I fucked that up. I don't find a Windows 8 style interface as painful on the Xbox as I do on the PC. So I don't know. It might be alright.
I actually think their new menu hub looks a lot better than their old one.
It's a bit.
The
crappy,
old
isn't
one
it?
really annoyed me. Like it worked. It
You're
functions and
you're
stuff.
not alone. I thought it was okay. It works.
Yeah,
That's all I want from
but
a
it's
menu
still
hub.
a bit like.
But a lot of
what
people
menu is this
are.
shit in? Like, yeah.
A lot of people feel the same way. Yeah, so I'm eager to find out what Microsoft say. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
their
mean,
turn next, isn't it?
PlayStation's laid it out, like Sony's laid it out on the table. What's Microsoft gonna play next? I mean,
And E3
E3, yeah,
coming up.
Be
Maybe
interesting
they'll
to
wait
see
there.
what happens.
PAX.
PAX.
yeah.
the hype.
The sweet, sweet hype machine. That's all I've got to say on that subject, unless you guys want to weigh in at all.
No.
No?
Not really for me.
Other quick stuff I'm hyped about. If you wanna see some more rage at Colonial Marines, check out
This is angry hype.
check out Jim Sterling's video on The Escapist. A Lions Colonial Marines. He lets rip in a way that I find very entertaining.
Yeah, he hit the nail on the head with that video.
He certainly did, and the latest one with the David Cage stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a man who I feel I can trust.
Yeah.
And the other thing I'm hyped about is Killer is Dead, which is the new game from Goichi Suda 5-1.
I would show you now, Bruce, but it'll crash everything. so we're going to.
I'll show you later on.
Oh, I'll watch it later. But yeah, I don't know what
it
you guys
looked
are
a
on about.
bit rapey.
That is Suda 5-1.
Yep. It reminded me of the manga. Yeah, well done. Just disappear out of my head. Butterfly.
Boogie Pop Phantom?
Yes.
Yeah, I love
with the
Boogie Pop
butterflies
Phantom.
and the spiders. Boogie Pop Phantom, I was like,
It's a
wow.
guy with a drill for an arm.
Okay.
These are things.
He does some things in Japanese. Just
And there's some serious rape.
I really wish we. This is the one video I'm upset that we can't show.
Because it's full of rape.
No.
It's in the show notes.
It's in the
It'll be here. I'll edit it in. All the rape.
Well,
Wow.
thanks for destroying that.
He's excited about rape.
I'm not excited about.
You're all
rape.
about pedophiles and rape
You're
today,
just
aren't you?
you're just raping McGee today.
Yeah, it's all happening.
What happened to
It's
you
so
in the
hot.
city?
It's so hot in here. It's like. Oh, that's
But no, Suda 5-1, I really enjoy half of his stuff.
okay, so it's 50-50.
Yeah, he's either really good. I really liked Shadows of the Damned he did with Shinji Mikami, which is the Resident Evil 2 and 4. 2 and 4? I know he's definitely number 4 guy. That's the Resident Evil game. I'll tell you what. People didn't seem to like it, but I really liked Lollipop Chainsaw, the cheerleader killing zombies. It is an arcade. It's an arcade game. That's what it is, and I don't think people really
Understand.
got with it. There was an Xbox Live arcade game he did that wasn't that great. Black Knight Sword. That was a bit.
3 words.
Yep.
That's a game.
3 words as a game. I wasn't too keen, but I'm really keen to see him get back to some, a character action game, which he seems to do pretty well. Yeah.
Nice.
So you're a little bit hyped about the cave.
I am. Reading my notes.
Is
Is
this
that's
some
the-
kind of rape or?
Is that
It's the rape cave.
It's the rape
that's
cave.
Ron Gilbert's rape cave.
Gilbert's Rape Cave. It's coming out.
What the
in
fuck
real
have I
life.
signed up to today?
No, the game's already out, so I don't need to. I'm maximum hyped because one day I'll buy it and I'll play it. I should do my research. I will for the next episode, I promise. But he made Maniac Mansion.
Oh,
and,
Yeah, Day of
Okay.
the Tentacle.
and Day of the Tentacle
yeah.
and Monkey Island.
Oh yeah, Monkey
And
Island.
this is basically jumping back to the roots. It's not a point and click adventure like those are, but it's in the same sort of feel. It is a platformer, so fucking winning, but it's still puzzle. So you go pick up one item and then you rub it against something.
You dick.
You don't have an inventory full of things to rub against shit. So it's more like Maniac Mansion in that sense. It's just like pick it up, put it in.
Oh yeah, you could only pick up one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And so that's really cool. And you
We,
have your 3
we,
characters
we,
again.
we could talk about Maniac Mansion on both podcasts, didn't we?
Yep.
Both episodes.
We might have to change the
Maybe-
YouTube section to retrospective.
Maniac-
And do
Yeah.
a
Go
Maniac
back.
Mansion
Maniac
retrospective.
Mansion cast.
Yeah. So you have your 3 characters like in Maniac Mansion, and they all look kind of Maniac Mansion-esque as well, which is kind of cool.
So it might be kind of cool then.
It looks amazing, and I played the demo, and it was, I really wanted to play more of it.
I'll have to tell you the secret to getting the true endings for the guys
Yes.
before you get frustrated with it.
Okay, sweet. True endings. Yeah, all of the 7 characters you can pick 3, but they all have different backstories and endings to their business.
I like it when they do that.
So the replay value sort of, you can play it twice and a third
Well, if you want to also get the false ending and the true ending, that's like 14th place.
Yeah, what your...
I'd do it.
So it looks very cool, and hopefully I'll be able to talk about it in the next episode, because I'm going to grab it, unless I'm talking about SimCity.
Which you won't be, because you won't be playing it yet.
Yeah,
Let's give them a couple more weeks
That's right.
to sort that shit out.
By weeks you mean months. By months you mean years.
The end on the cave there. Brucey.
I am hyped about my chair.
Sliding around.
Neverwinter online. The D&D MMO. Obviously, I played the beta for a few weeks ago for the first beta. There's another beta this weekend. Oh yeah,
You're the beta king.
They're testing it correctly.
They are testing it correctly. However, there's no word of an open beta yet, so I'm still a little bit scared as to going as far as them testing it correctly.
Well, they don't have to announce an open beta yet.
No, they don't. That's right. There's still another closed beta yet in a couple of weeks after this one.
Another idea for something we could replace the YouTube segment with is Beta King. And
That's me.
He just talks about what beta has been played.
No, we get big box beta videos and we talk about them.
Yeah, that's right. When I don't have a game to play, I start.
Here's
sit
a
there and watch.
copy of Honey I Shrunk the Kids. It's great. They don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
None of them are old enough. So there's another open beta this weekend. I did manage to get a couple of keys, so I distributed one to BRADIDAS.
Ooh.
A couple of other guys from the server I know got keys, so we'll see what happens this weekend. This weekend I believe they're releasing some of the undead content, so they're doing the right thing and releasing a small amount of content going, let's go play this.
Actually, I might take that key, actually, just so I can see if it works on my PC.
Yeah, and then the next beta, here's some different stuff. Let's go with this now. And then there's another one, as I said, later in the month. And this is all well before it comes out. Now, in true sense of... Sorry, you...
No, go.
In true sense of, your online MMOs, there's a massive amount of customization of your character. So, if you can think of something, you can pretty much customize it. Hair, eyes, the whole facial look and colours and feel.
Is it,
body.
Is it Bethesda level?
It is Bethesda level of customization. Maybe not all the way Bethesda. But yeah, we're pretty close there. They've put something in there as well. It's a small gold trail, like a pixie dust, I guess, that points you in the direction of where your main quest is. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't.
This sounds like Fable.
Yeah, a little bit.
Peter Molyneux. Telling lies. More lies.
Telling more lies.
The lies live stream.
The other thing, that's it. The other thing I am really happy about that they haven't done.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
Another liar?
Randy Pitchford, the president of Gearbox, he got all butthurt on Twitter because people called him a liar. Stop fucking lying then, you twat. Sorry, Bruce, go on.
That's alright. So, they haven't done the whole WoW thing and added 8 zillion hotbars.
Oh, nice.
So...
They will?
No.
Oh.
You select your skill set that you want before you go into a dungeon or something, and you've got to go with that. If you want to change it, you've either got to go back to the start or to a campfire, which is essentially the start, and that's the only place you can change your powers. So
that kind of is the D&D experience.
Correct.
Like, you have to work with what you've got.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
So and you've got the whole daily encounter and at-will powers.
Oh, no.
Now they're not necessarily.
Why haven't they made this D&D next? Why is this 4th edition? It's going to come out and it's going to be redundant.
Yeah, but the daily's not true daily, so it's more.
You've just seen a man's heart broken.
Yep.
He just died inside.
He's died inside and outside. The other thing they've done is obviously some classes can't have, so you can't pick locks if you're a paladin or something like that. But what they've done is you can find a set of thieves' picks and you can use the pick lock skill for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
10-foot pole gives you the ability
I ain't touching you with this.
To do stuff as well, so like a nature check. I think the 10-foot pole is. I don't understand where that one comes
bizarre.
So if you don't normally have that skill, you can
You
use it.
can go to a bush and poke it from 10 feet away. Nature!
Nature, are you nature?
That's it. What's in this bush? So I like that idea that you then don't have to have those skills, or just because you're not a rogue doesn't mean you can't go and open a lock. You're not totally fucked if you come to a chest. So yeah, I don't mind that. And then they've added the player created dungeons, so players can create their own dungeons or quests, and you can go and play them.
That's nice. I like that.
Which is nice. So it opens up to the modding community. Well, not so much the modding community, but
You'll no longer play D&D in real life. Brad, just create it in the game and you'll just all log on.
well, see, at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to be seen ever again after this goes live.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Hey
about
Bruce, do you want to play D&D?
Mate, I've been playing all week. Well,
No, too much D&D.
I enjoy it. I can't wait for it to come out. I am, as I said, check that key out if you can play.
If it works on my laptop, yeah, I'll check it out.
There are some things that will probably upset you in terms of obviously the powers and becoming redundant when they release a new edition.
You know what? I think that's actually, now that I think about it, that's probably a better way to do it in an MMO setting.
Yeah.
Because D&D 4th edition was basically an MMO that you played around the tabletop anyway.
Yeah.
But that's another story.
It is. We can talk about that in Dice Master if you want later on. But
I have a question. Is Neverwinter the world that you're playing?
Neverwinter is a section of the Forgotten Realms Faerun campaign setting.
Is it ever winter there?
It's always winter there.
Always.
What?
It should. I know you're thinking it should be never summer, but that would be shit.
But that would be shit.
But it would make sense.
Nah.
No, mate.
No, mate.
Always winter and never winter.
That's right. Deal with it.
Someone's dyslexic. Are we done?
I am. Did you want to
No,
add anything else?
I blew my load pretty hard.
Blew your load pretty hard. So that brings us to the middle of the show, I guess, or the podcast, I guess. So
This is a show.
I guess it is a show. Yeah, that's right.
We'll be back
We'll
with
show you things.
Dice Master, Game Taint, and all the other things.
And all the other things that
doing.
we're going to talk about
That's right.
and not paying attention to the rules.
And the big bag of sand.
We have to know the rules before we break them.
Don't forget to hashtag
Damn
8bits
you.
podcast, and we'll shout you out in Sandbag at the end of this thing that we're doing.
That's right.
Ads.
This 8-Bit podcast brought to you by our major sponsor, Spastic Candy. Pre- and post-stream music brought to you by DJ Cutman. DJCutman.com and GameChops.com. Want to download the show as an MP3, watch the video recording of the show, or sponsor the show? Go to 8bitspodcast.com and join the community at facebook.com/8bitspodcast.
Terrible mistake for me.
From Vic.
Vic and Vic.
We're getting big to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Turn your microphone up a bit, Bruce. Are you green? Yeah.
You mate, I'm green, eh?
Sweet. Oh. Good to be back.
Alright. What are we doing now?
Up to
We
you people.
Jumping into Dice Master.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think it is.
Dice.
I like that animation.
The iTunes people can't see.
I like the one of Kirby sucking in the D20 and then spitting up.
Wizardry.
Yeah, you should really get on the YouTubes. That
Good times.
YouTube
YouTube.com.
dot search 8bit podcast .org.
Oh, I put it up on the screen for them to see.
But
That's not a thing. Wow.
You also put up your channel, not 8bits.
Well, that's what the 8bits guys know.
Oh yeah, true.
Go to 8bits.com if you want to see all of the previous episodes in video form, or this episode in video form. It's a thing. 8bitspodcast.com. Welcome to the Dice Master. We're talking about
D&D.
D&D, the
Dungeons and Dragons.
the granddaddy.
the granddaddy of all computer games.
What?
This is
What are you?
is
Do you
this
even
on-
know what's going on,
Is this available on Mac?
Mate,
mate? It's available on your imagination.
Oh,
do you have a fucking tabletop?
Imagination, the Imaginarium.
The Imaginarium. So yeah, so we've been D&D fans for a long time because we're old.
Because we're
Speak for yourself.
Mate, you're older than me,
I
and
know.
I'm old.
I am in the ancient category,
Yeah,
apparently.
you sure are.
wow.
Yeah, we've had several different campaigns and games and
All the way from first edition.
I started in second edition. That shows how old you are.
Fuck, I told you. We're turning into dust soon.
Everything from long-running campaigns to horrible failures.
Oh, and speaking of horrible failures.
Here we go.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, don't ever start your adventuring party as carnies.
What?
It's a bad idea. They're
Wow.
adventurers, not fucking carnies.
Yeah.
So that needs a little context, bro.
I,
Just a little context.
it does. And I started a game, third edition game, where I decided the players would start as circus performers, or, you know,
the players being Spartan
the
myself.
players being Spud and Brad, because
in charge of the balls.
we don't
clowns.
Yeah, that's right. They put the balls in. It's medieval, mate. You don't have balls in the clowns. Maybe.
Well, they're real clowns.
Yeah,
Ugh.
putting balls inside real clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brad was playing a wizard.
Wizards.
A wizard carny.
Wizard.
He-
He
yeah,
was
he-
he was a performer for small children. Did magic
Oh, yeah.
tricks. He was also a total cunt
To you.
to me. Nah. Do you want to give them a bit of a backstory on your character?
Sure. What the fuck did I name him? Ambrose the something clever.
Yeah,
But
I
I've
can't
completely
remember. It's
forgotten.
on your sheet. We'd have to.
It's
have a
on my sheet. But yeah, I decided he was a drunken children's entertainer.
That's good.
And acted accordingly.
He really did.
I was belligerent to anyone who tried to give us a quest because I've got a job.
Yeah.
Go search for the amulet of doom. Why?
Why? I'm gonna go drink this.
One,
booze.
I have a job. I'm horribly underqualified. Why are you asking me?
I'd rather drink.
And Spud,
And he did.
and Spud just went along for the ride. Ambrose's magical ride.
Oh, so the lesson learned there is think about why the fuck you're going to start your party. They're an adventuring party, not a bunch of clowns that put balls in their mouth.
So all of your questions start at the Adventurers Guild.
Well, it doesn't have
You
to
know,
start an
And the
adventurers
bulletin
guild.
board
but-
of quests.
That's right.
You know what? The only thing I've found, the best way to start off adventuring is flat broke with no steady job.
Yeah.
Because why else
can
are
be
they doing?
enticed to
Why
do
else are they doing
bullshit.
things?
Yeah, and that look, that's a valid point. I haven't DM'd a lot of games personally. Brad's done a lot more DMing than me.
I started DMing when I was 14, I think.
There you
In
go.
the first game.
So yeah, I thought I'd give it a crack and fuck myself in the ass. But lesson learned.
So for people who have no idea what you're on about,
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
this board game, obviously there's many different types of it. Brad, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, this is the latest. This is the latest. This is if you go to the shop today and say I want a starter set, this is what you get. One person.
I'll open it.
Oh,
So
careful.
your starter set comes with. I'm trying to read the back here.
Oh jeez.
Your starter set comes with a dungeon master's
Look at your
book.
dice, mate.
My dice, not even.
Some rules
So
and adventure
readable.
content for
Unlike most
first
of
and
yours.
second level characters.
That's the secret.
A player's book with hero creation rules and a solo play adventure.
Unpopped cards.
This is gonna take years if you keep to
A
run like this, mate.
double-sided sheet of dice,
And I'm showing them.
of die-cut heroes and monster tokens.
Look at these
Character
monster
sheets,
tokens.
power cards,
Look at these monster
double-sided
tokens.
map
So many
for
tokens.
battle,
And for those of you who think it's
and
just
6 dice.
sitting around a table conjuring imagination of everything,
It fucking is.
you're wrong, because this version comes with the Hero Quest board.
It does come with the Hero Quest board.
So it's almost, these are my favourite. Like D&D's okay, but I really get into them when there's some board game element.
You do love the tactile element.
I do,
don't you?
yeah. I like to be able to.
Visually see something.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Well, I'm
I
the
enjoy
opposite. I'm really excited about the re-release of second edition,
Mm.
which was all imagination.
this kind of tactile
It
stuff
was also 8 hours.
really
of
cuts
making
down
a
on.
rogue.
It's not that long.
You must admit though, this kind of tactile version really cuts down on Spud saying, "No, mate, I told you I was over there."
Yeah, that it really
No,
does.
you were still at the pub. No, I'm in that corner behind you.
I know
I'm going to backstab him. No.
No, this version. This is a very easy to learn version. If it's very easy to be scared off by those big friggin' rule books. But no,
I
this,
remember back in the day, the Imaginarium edition.
yeah,
You had like 10 books like this, and it was like, I want to do this. Hang on a second. Let me just see if you can and how. And can you
What
put
you
me
need to
the
roll.
monster guide as well, please? Thanks. It's like Encyclopedia the game.
Yeah, so I guess
we're
these days,
not making this sound fun, but it is really fun.
so I
it's
guess
like-
these
We're
days
the
it's,
worst salesman for D&D ever.
Yeah, it's like
But-
Googling with books.
it's more like an advanced hero quest these days, I guess.
Yeah.
So, which I don't think is a step in the right direction, honestly.
I still.
I
personally
know you're not going to say.
No, I agree. I think there's the two. It's like the Castlevania. What's the Castlevania?
Castle Ravenloft
Castle
board game?
Ravenloft ones.
Yeah.
It's a different D&D.
This is the D&D board games that they released.
Yeah.
Castle Ravenloft, the Drizzt one,
Yeah.
and
I
the
love
other one.
I love them ones because they are board games.
Yeah.
And this is good, and I like the campaigns that you do where it's not board games until there's sort of a tactile map for the dungeon we crawl.
Ah, okay.
But then there's still all of that role-playing element in the towns and all of that side
We,
quest stuff.
once again, we've been sidetracked and not actually explained the game.
Yes.
So we're doing a bad
We're
job.
fucking good at that. Eh?
Okay. So one player will take the role of the dungeon master. This might, if you're not playing D&D, it might be the game master or the keeper or something else. They essentially
the beta king.
the beta king. They essentially tell the story of what's going on, and the other players will be characters in this story, and they have an input into what happened. It's like you're telling a story, but then someone you're telling the story to gets to say, "No, this doesn't happen. I want to do something else." I think that's a good way of explaining it simply.
It is. It's like improv
It's very
with monster killing.
it's improv with dice rolling
Dice
and
rolling.
monster killing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Bruce is satisfied with
Bruce
that.
is satisfied. That's all we.
I
need to
approve.
know.
We're done. No, I as we were just saying before, I agree with you. I like second edition more.
I do. Yeah. Third edition's pretty good, but second edition will always be the first.
Exactly, but I do also love the shit out of the board game ones because they are much quicker.
Yeah, you can get
You can if you want to play.
you can knock one or two out in a night.
Exactly.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So if you want to play that sort of thing, you can punch it out in a night. Whereas if you want something that lasts weeks, months on end,
That it is very cheap entertainment. It used to be cheaper. I'm not going to say it didn't used to be cheaper, but you can buy the 3 core books, the being the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster Manual, and that's all you'll need. Like, you can not buy another book.
For life.
You don't need to buy any other books, and you have forever's worth of entertainment.
Yeah. And
As
the
long
only-
as long as you've got the imagination to fire it up.
The only reason you'd need more stuff is if you needed help getting those adventures going. And
And
but
then-
as the more you do, the more confidence you'll get as your own storyteller. And
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing the game for what, 15 years now, and I'm still learning stuff. Consider it.
So
Consider
in
it.
stores now.
that's
It's all out.
the Dice Master for this week. Yeah, consider it. Get in there. Have a look. You can also get the books online in a PDF form if you,
You
want
can
to too.
actually. I'll plug. Drive Through RPG is a really cool PDF store. They've started stocking D&D stuff after Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast finally decided to let them. But they've got a lot of really cool indie RPGs. Some of them like $5. There's a lot of great games that you can get for like $5 or $10, and substantial games.
Exactly. And if you've got any questions about any of this, hit BRADIDAS up on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you the things.
The man will tell you the things and put you in the place to go. Because he is our resident Dice Master.
Which
Over to the game taint now.
Oh,
our
yeah.
Favourite segment.
Hooray.
So tainted.
It's oh, it smells.
Oh, it smells like a big steaming shit
Oh,
come out of a
it
link.
smells like
Ooh.
it smells like something that's not balls and not anus.
Wow.
It's all of the things.
It's taint.
This episode's game taint is going to be Glover for the N64.
I was
You can-
wow, I was accurate.
You can check out
Is that
myself
up?
and Bradders.
Is that up yet? Oh my!
But you can check out, by the time this is up, you can check out me, Bradders, and Vix playing a bit of Glover. On
Oh,
the N64.
Vix loved it.
It's a
She
trap.
just.
No.
It's a trap. We all loved it.
Nobody's
Oh,
loved it.
That's a filthy lie, and I won't have it.
If you want to, yeah. It's
but-
good times.
Is
I
it
don't
go-
even know where to start with why this is terrible.
I'm holding my breath, just waiting for this to crash.
But
it hasn't
we're playing
yet.
video at the moment, and it's not going to crash. We're going to get to see this. Firstly, it seems like it's a bit of a Banjo-Kazooie Mario 64
It
knockoff.
seems like that, but it's not.
But then it's not. You know, you got the wizard
The wizard.
doing his thing. A glove gets given magical powers by falling in the cauldron, comes to life. And, you know, what better main character than a fucking
Then a
glove?
feature.
Can I just point out the
then a
glove doesn't
feature-
have another finger that should be a penis?
I know. He's
Only got 4 fingers.
This
What
is
the
this
fuck?
is literally the dullest platform character I've ever seen.
Yep. Basically,
That shark has more entertainment than the glove.
he has a ball, and
Sometimes.
yeah, well, you got to take the ball to the exit. Is basically all you have to do. And because he's a magic glove,
So it's kind of a puzzle game, but it's also a shitty puzzle game.
yeah.
It's
Using your magic, you can change the ball into different types of balls to overcome the obstacles,
Balls.
and it's just fucking shit. The graphics are
This.
they're
Look
not
at them.
They're not up to scratch, are they? Really?
iTunes. I wish you could see.
Yeah.
No,
no, we
no,
don't.
I don't actually.
We're glad that you can't see
I'm-
because this is bullshit.
This is a mercy you are granted.
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful game.
It's.
I think you should stop it right now.
Good points about it.
You're a bigger liar as Wendy pitch for this.
Good points about the game. It at least didn't control floaty and fucked. At least
Yeah.
It was no Sonic.
Oh, but
There was no
but
Sonic.
the ball, but the physics of the ball.
the physics of the ball was screwed.
That's a bowling ball. Nobody does that.
And if you lose your ball, you had a button to push on the controller that would make Glover point where it is. And you just sort of
So
walk in that
you
direction.
because 3D was so good,
Oh, fuck.
Just-
Glover by Hasbro.
it just makes me
They
sad.
later went on to make all of the Mario parties.
Hasbro?
Is that right? Is that who it was?
No,
It wasn't, was it?
no.
Was that the
No.
last one we did?
Hasbro is the toy company that owns D&D at the moment.
Mate, what are you doing?
Where are you?
I don't know.
Mate, I swear. What
Actually,
happened to your
actually,
account?
it may have been made by Hasbro, but
We'll find
fucking
out.
Is it
Oh.
up here?
no. Of course it's
I
not,
doubt it. I think
and it
it-
won't be in the box. There's no
Yeah,
chance.
there's no box. It's some kind of amazing fucking game.
Nothing wrong with a good box.
I'm gonna edit this bit out. So I don't know where the fuck.
Who
Oh,
cares?
it's in here.
I honestly do not care.
I'm sure
Yeah, it was Hasbro.
Interactive.
I'm sorry. I was completely wrong, and you're completely right.
Don't say that again, please.
Well, I won't ever have to.
Are you sure of that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
We'll make sure that never happens again, we promise.
So yeah, Hasbro responsible for this and Michael Bay.
Wow. Yeah.
I have nothing good to say here.
Now come on, Bruce. Like looking at this game, what?
What? Can you
Just what?
Can you even?
Just what is?
we're
what is ha- what
we're,
is-
we're looking we're looking at the glove, running around with the
The
ball.
fact that the glove only has 4 fingers fucks me off to start with.
It's a piece of shit. It's just a big piece of shit.
And
Like that. What is that bullshit?
It's the worst.
That was
Why
Glover.
would you do this to us?
If you
If
agree
you,
with us,
if-
make sure you let us know in the sandbag
and
by,
we will call you insane.
commenting on this video.
And we will ignore
or
you.
sending us an email to the place that we accept emails. We'll tell you at the end of the show.
That's the one.
And
We go to the
we'll
tubes
talk
now.
about what you think
Can we stop?
later.
I don't want any more
I
Glover.
don't like this week's tank game.
Glover.
Tubes!
Wait!
No.
The point of game tape is for it to be terrible. You're like, I
But-
don't want any more of this.
But it's
So,
It's so terrible, it's too bad
Yeah,
for game
I
tank.
think
I'm like,
you found
it's
the
only going to get worse.
you found the one that broke us.
See, Zoop in game
So
tank,
Zoop.
I could do it.
See, Zoop was good.
Zoop was an error.
No, Zoop was wonderful.
Zoop was an error of game
You
tape.
still need to send me that Zoop picture that that happened,
I will.
It's
so I can
coming.
make it my Facebook thing.
It's coming like the script.
Here's the tubes.
Tubes. We weren't as happy that time.
I like it. That's because Goats is in the tubes.
Oh no.
Goats is in the tubes.
Goats in the tubes.
Bruce, you're the only one who watches things on the internet.
I
these days.
I do have some things to mention
Oh.
actually, but Brucey can
Which
roll
is
up.
rare because I rarely watch YouTube, and when I do, I the pickiest bastard when I watch things.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, exactly. For example, Maz uploads the Pokemon. I'm like, mate, it echoes. He's like, what?
I didn't even watch it.
and here I am just uploading shit that I don't even edit. I just cut it in 10-minute segments and upload it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Mine for this week is Battlefield Friends on Happy Hour. Check it out.
It's in the show notes.
It's in the show notes. The video that I want you to watch is called Noob Fight.
That was great.
What is Battlefield Friends?
So Battlefield Friends is a cartoon that no mate is a well, if we could have played it you could have seen, but
No.
Battlefield Friends is a cartoon
Well, we
that's
can't
done
anyway, it's their
where
thing.
some guys are pretty much ripping off Battlefield. So everything they do
They're
is,
ripping off Battlefield. Or they're ripping.
well, they're
on
ripping
Battlefield.
on Battlefield.
There we go.
I don't give a shit about grammar or punctuation
Or correct
words or sentences.
No, you don't.
They rip on Battlefield and shit that happens in Battlefield.
It is good.
It is.
It's not
hilarious.
bad.
actually
It's
quite
not
like
bad at all.
I watch a lot of things on that channel. While you're there, you can go check out the fucking Mob Squad. Mob Squad! That shit is so funny. It's Minecraft from the point of view of the mobs, and the characters are really well voiced. It's, simply animated like all the shit on the internet is. It's good times. So while you're over there on the Happy Hour channel, get your
Mob
dick out
Squad. What?
for Mob Squad.
And send it to Maz.
Brad?
You good?
Yeah, I'm
All
good.
right, cool. So back to the Dice Master action.
Oh, yes.
Shut Up and Sit Down is a board gaming show about board
Yes.
games. I really like them. They review board games in an entertaining way. That
And it's got quite good production values too.
it's not bad. It's not
And,
bad at all.
Guests. The one
Um,
that I watched had that red-headed internet queen, whose name.
no, you're
eludes me.
thinking of tabletop. I'm
Fuck
not.
you,
I'm not talking about that.
We're not talking about you today.
And you're thinking of Felicia Day.
That's the one.
Yeah.
All day.
All
Got
day.
it right now.
Every day.
Felicia all day. But no. Sit down. Sit Down, Shut Up is that British show.
Oh!
That British show I was watching. Two British guys.
Not as good production value, but the effort's there and they're quite entertaining.
They are. They're quite entertaining. They're witty fellows.
Yes.
I can't remember their website. I wish I could. It's.
I will Google it later.
It's in the
Google
show
it.
notes.
Just
It'll be in the show notes.
just do what Maz is doing and Google sit down, shut up.
Just right, sit down and shut up on
It's
YouTube.
shut up and sit down, isn't it?
Shut up, sit down. Yeah. But yeah, check them out. They review board games. If you want to know, if you're interested in board games, they will tell you some good ones and the not so good ones.
Okay.
And they tell you real good.
And they do tell you really good. It's a bit long.
I like it. You get a good amount from your video watching.
That's true.
But I guess if you're looking at something that a board game that you want to review, it's
I
not
mean,
going to be a quick review.
You
They're gonna keep going.
you see the issues we have reviewing board games very quickly.
Yeah.
You don't.
There's not
We're
a lot of
only
value.
going to show you stuff we like because we can't go into the nitty gritty.
No,
They go into the nitty gritty.
they do. I find as entertaining as they are, it seems like they're quite attached to the content that they create, and they're not willing to cut it down because they kind of repeat themselves a fair bit. I found.
Yeah, fair enough.
And a tighter format would probably do them justice, but having said that, they are still really entertaining. They put little stories behind all of their reviews and stuff. It's not just sitting down and going blah, 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 blah. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good value entertainment. And they do like 3 or 4 board games an episode.
They
don't
do usually 3 and maybe a couple of quick ones.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I want to send people over to them. Yeah. Sweet. I'm good.
On to the fortune.
That's fortune.
Maybe I'll make it eat the ball or something.
I don't.
Yeah, I think you should, because I don't like that one.
Whatever.
Bruce,
I'm gonna go first. Fucking nothing.
and like all of these things where you've had nothing written in the show notes, you're like, I've got something. I thought you were about to say you had something for this one as well. I'm like, fucking hell. Brad is on it.
No, actually, I do have something. I'm a
He's
huge
done it again.
liar.
He doesn't have a channel, but he's got something.
I'm as bad as.
In the
I'm as
live
bad as. I'm as bad as. Well, it's a fortune. It's something that's happening in the future.
On your channel.
Not on my channel at all. Not on my channel. Maybe on Twitter.
Oh,
Maybe on Twitter.
he's going to
Projects,
tweet about
it
it.
does say, and any other projects.
Oh, you're a project.
I am any other project.
Oz Comic Con is next weekend.
True.
The 16th and 17th, I believe.
Yes.
I will be there, working or helping out at Stealth Bus's Nerdcraft
Nice.
thing.
Stall.
Stall.
Sales device.
Yeah. So
Good times.
if you go on, if anyone in Adelaide,
Go and
who's-
touch him.
No, don't. Well, all right.
No.
Go and touch BRADIDAS.
If you really need to.
And follow him on Twitter too. I'm sure you'll tweet some shit that's going on down there.
Yeah, if I can get some good cosplay photos, I'll tweet them out.
Wicked.
What are you looking at me for?
because
You know what I'm going to say.
It's my lasso of roping you into Hardcore Raw.
Oh, yeah. Maz and I are coming back.
We did a show last year called Minecraft Raw. Bruce and I started a game and played it until we killed the Ender Dragon. And we just did it, didn't we?
That's what happened.
We did it.
Is that good?
It was good. I really enjoyed that show.
It was the end of the game.
Oh.
What we would like to do now is
And we had
make
fun
a new
doing that.
series called Hardcore Raw, where we do it with
We-
massive erections.
That's right. With massive erections
I was
and
gonna
thrust
say,
things.
Hardcore Raw.
And it's not going on RedTube, so it's not that kind of hardcore.
Well, we'll have 2 cameras, one here for gaming and one that streams to...
Above and below table cameras.
Yes,
We'll try not to mix them up, I promise.
I like it.
Uh,
But basically,
The intent is for us to play on the hardcore difficulty, so when you die, that's it.
The series
Oh,
will
wow.
end.
So rather than
there's permadeath in Minecraft.
Yeah, so...
So we'll do that, and if I die, I'll just float around and film Bruce
That's right.
continuously playing. And the idea is the goal, because we need a goal, is to kill the fucking Wither boss.
What
Alright.
the fuck is that?
It's a big ass skeleton with 3 heads from the nether.
You go to the nether, you have to collect 3 heads from wither skeletons who are big cunts.
I just asked what it was, not how you do it.
And then you go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's great.
So we're going to give that a crack, and my money's on you dying in lava. Because you always run
It's
straight
weird.
into lava.
I did a hardcore series for Realm, and it just wasn't ending because I was very careful. And I really enjoyed Minecraft more knowing that once I died, that was it. So
But-
I think you'll find the same thing when you know that when you're dead, you're not coming back.
You know how reckless I am playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
I
especially when
into-
you've had moderation for so long, you come and play and you're like, I'm dead.
Why can't I fucking fly
I'm dead
anymore?
Again. I'm dead again.
Where are all my blocks?
I'm dead again. I don't care. I'll just spawn myself shit. It's fine. I'm dead. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Also,
These are all
Poker
things
Night,
coming on your channel?
Yeah.
No, well, that one's coming to...
both of our channels.
Yeah,
But also, Poker Night is back.
it is.
Um,
It's back.
what updated itself? Something updated itself, and now ScreenFlow updated, and now it will record Poker Night without a flickering like
No
we've had the last
flicker. Oh,
2 or 3
righto.
times that we
We
played
just
it.
got a fucking echo.
So now, I'm excited because it's great. So Bruce and I did a big batch of it, and you can enjoy all the failure of that.
It wasn't great.
All
It
the,
was. It was
all
hilarious.
the bad advice and bad poker tactics.
Yes.
Everything you love.
Yeah. We actually did find a good tactic in the end, didn't we?
We did, and I'm
We
gonna
started.
start a new series. It won't go for very long. It's gonna be called Poker Night, all in, all the time.
Oh,
And-
that can go very wrong very fast.
all in.
It's either gonna go
See you
right
next
or wrong.
episode.
That's
Guess
right.
what? I'm all in.
30-second episodes.
See you next episode.
All I plan on doing is playing it like that until I get all the items, and then I'm done.
Yes.
It could go forever, or it could go for 5 minutes.
I'm excited. That'd be great.
That's
So those are the
gonna be a thing.
two things on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/extremebeyond. They're imminent, and you and I have a project that we've started writing.
Oh yeah.
Live action.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited about. Small form, live action, easy to do. Getting our build up back onto more turned size projects, but for now I really like this, and it'll be an excuse to socialize as well now that I'm moving out of here.
Nice.
It's called Meanwhile, and it's going to be fucking sweet. Want to see that in a dress?
Ugh.
Hey,
Neither do I, but
liar.
get ready for both of us in
Wow.
dresses. It's going to be the best.
And
It's
then
not going on RedTube. It's,
RedTube doesn't want it. It's going in the darkest corner of the internet.
Yeah.
No, it's sketch comedy.
Yes.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
it's not.
It's not.
It's not tranny porn.
Because that's what I was thinking. I instantly thought, Maz and Brad, what are they? Tranny
They're making
porn.
tranny porn. Fuck.
No, if hopefully in the vein of League of Gentlemen and Mitchell and Webb,
Yep.
Fry and Laurie,
all the shit
all
we
that,
love.
all those British sketch shows that we really enjoy.
A little bit wrong. A little bit
Tranny.
tranny.
Little bit wearing dresses.
Yep.
A little bit cross-dressing, not necessarily tranny. Executive trannies.
Wow, you've just written the next sketch.
Executive trannies.
I haven't. That come from Eddie Izzard, who is an executive tranny, but
Doesn't matter. We're still
Damn you, Izzard!
He's always doing that to us.
always out executive trannying you.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Realm. Maz and I are looking for maps for a series for Realm.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong?
Machinima Realm. We want to get. It's where we get.
What's the
audience.
difference?
Okay, Machinima is. Thing.
Well,
There's-
welcome to me not knowing anything about the internet.
There's Machinima Realm, which is a sub channel that's basically all multiplayer and MMO kind of stuff. Then there's Machinima.
There's Happy Hour,
Happy
which
Hour's
is
the
Happy Hour's
the
the cartoons now.
There's
I've forgotten what the first person shooter one's called.
FPS
Whatever it is.
Machinima one, yeah.
Fucking something.
But yeah, they've broken it down
Oh.
into sort of like categories.
Speaking of Happy Hour, congrats to Matt and Pat for getting 250,000 subscribers.
Mm.
Two best friends play.
Oh, fuck.
Like, wow, that's
huge.
For two guys who just yell at video games all day.
That's your job now.
That is huge.
It's been your job for a couple of 100,000, but it's a good paying job now.
I just really like them. I know you're not the biggest fan.
I think it's because they're
You're jealous.
They're okay. No, it's not that. It's like because I watch Game Grumps sometimes, but I think it's because I do Let's Plays, and I still don't understand why people watch that.
Fair enough.
I don't. I watch and go, yeah, no, I can't be bothered anymore, and then I stop watching. So I stopped watching Let's Plays a long time ago. I don't think it's necessarily who it is now. I think it's just what it is. Doesn't do it for me. Do you watch Let's Plays?
Not really. I will watch a few.
I only watch them.
Yeah.
Two best friends. Yeah. I mean they entertain. They entertain me enough with what they say that I can keep watching the game.
I actually really like the Game Grumps animation of segments of.
The
highlights.
The ones that the fans have done.
Yeah,
Those are really good.
I really love watching them, and I'm subscribed to them just for those bits.
Yeah.
Because it's like highlights, without having to watch them. Fucking...
I mean, I'll have to go. Yeah, because JonTron and Ego Raptor, they really need our endorsement.
No.
You know, but you know,
unsubscribe to them immediately. They don't need you.
But no, they're doing good.
Yeah.
If you want to watch people yell at video games, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah, I think they're a good place to
You
go.
you can watch our stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Watch us yell at videos.
Fuck.
I don't think I do. I think I will watch them if somebody sends me a link or someone goes, hey, watch this. I mean, I don't watch a hell of a lot of YouTube anyway. I just can't be bothered searching for videos to watch, and I'm subscribed to a bunch of stuff, but I won't go daily and go, oh, what's come out today? You know, if I get a few spare minutes, I might jump on and go, oh yeah, I'll watch the next episode of, you know, Battlefield Friends or, you know, Two Best Friends or something like that. But I don't generally watch a lot of
Tell you what,
YouTube. I do watch Russian fuck-ups though. Russian fails. Oh.
Nick keeps showing me those, and I keep getting sad.
They are the best. Don't ever go to Russia. You get fucked up.
at least it'll be on camera.
If you live in Russia already,
send me your video clips.
You know why?
No, just be careful.
We're talking about the cars, aren't we?
Yeah, the
car
crashes.
Do you know why they all have cameras in their cars?
Because they keep crashing all the time?
No, because the cops are corrupt.
Of course.
And they film everything
of course they
as proof and to keep the cops in check.
Yeah.
And because I was like, why the fuck does everybody in Russia have a fucking mounted camera in their car? It doesn't make any sense.
It's because they're all making YouTube videos. No, it's because of police corruption.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
It is sad.
Oh.
But apparently
and it's not just Russia. There's a lot of places.
It works for them. It keeps the cops.
Well, if the cops, they're being video. They're not going to.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, when you're driving down the street and some guy cuts you off and you beep your horn and he leans out the window and points a automatic rifle at you.
You want that on film.
You want that on film, but you know.
Put on YouTube. If I survive this, I'm gonna be so viral on YouTube.
But yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That makes me laugh.
What's happening on your channel?
My channel at the minute, twice a week, XCOM, Sunday nights, Thursday nights. That's about it. Obviously the Raw, Minecraft Hardcore Raw will be coming up. That's about it. We'll do some worms every now and then. That's about all I've committed to at the moment.
Yeah! Let's jump on into the sandbag.
Oh no!
The sandbag.
It's so sandy.
Mr. Sandbag.
Oh no. Mr. Sandbag is
License song.
Love it. There's nothing in the sandbag. Well, there is. There's a little bit in the sandbag. Firstly, let's talk about sponsorship. If you'd like to be one of our sexy sponsors,
Mate, I thought we were going to call them Pixel Warriors.
they're the sexiest of the sponsors. Be a Pixel Warrior and go on to 8bitspodcast.com and follow the links to where you give us money.
Wow, that didn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, I tried to stop myself, but
couldn't help it.
once you're in there.
So that
Also,
sand.
if you don't want to do that and you just want to, no, that's right. There is a sponsorship level where you can actually have a chat with us And if you've got something exciting to pimp yourself, or want to talk to us about something
A
game that you've been
yeah.
playing, any of the segments, we can drop it into the hype, something you're excited about, something you've been playing that you just want to like rave about. We'll have a chat with you.
Or if you want to have a horrible rant like we do,
yeah, that's
what it's fine
all-
as well.
that's totally
We'll
what
put
it's
you in
all
the
about.
sandbag.
That can go in the sandbag. That's a special level.
And obviously, remember when we talk about games, we
I'm-
don't just talk about
Yeah.
PC. It's PC, Mac, consoles. You pick them. Tabletop,
Games you've invented.
fucking card game.
Well, okay, that's still under tabletop.
I
Yeah.
guess. Might be
You're
under.
playing it on the floor. Floor top.
God damn it.
You fuck.
I just invented a genre of game.
Floor tops.
Oh.
Floor top.
It's the same as tabletop. Dickhead.
Yeah. Floor top.
Top.
So you can do that. 8bixpodcast.com.
Now, should we say about that level where we talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not great.
We're not great.
We're not great. We will talk to you.
Yes.
We can't guarantee it'll be on the next
Yes.
episode.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we do have to
We're
live our lives.
We're a startup podcast, and when this is financially viable to be our work, then it will be priority. But in episode 2, not so much a priority. As you can see
episode
by our
2,
long
episode 2, a month after episode 1.
Episode 2 wasn't such a
podcast.
Yeah, so we will get there within an episode or two of it, but we can't guarantee you'd be on the next one.
If
you can come at us with the game that you want to talk about, or what you want to talk about when you donate in that comment, there's a comments box.
There's a comments box.
If you can come into that box with what you want to talk about, that helps us help you.
Yes.
The more, strangely enough, the more information we have, the more we can give you.
Yes. And
It's
also,
amazing.
there's other levels of sponsorship too. If you just want us to shout you out, or if you've got a message for us or your friends or whatever.
Are you right or you don't?
Or
I'm
whatever.
good.
That's right. I thought you were having a series of mini strips.
Nah, mate, I was wiping my sweaty forehead on your couch.
I don't know what I was talking about now.
Sponsorship levels,
It's good, isn't it?
Shout
Go check them
outs.
shout outs and stuff.
out. Oh yeah, I wonder if anybody has been doing the tweeters. Twitters. Oh, that's me. It goes live in a couple of hours. Oh, we'll find out if anybody got your tweets in.
No Gurks. Normally the Gurks is in there somewhere. Guess he's asleep.
Oh!
Oh, well.
MC Gaming on the topic of PS4. The Last of Us looks amazing.
That is a PS3 game.
So they
Bowl.
ported.
Wow.
Good show. I need a bit more warning next time though. Just going to have a download, watch on the YouTubes.
That's fair enough.
Thanks, Liam Wilson 28. Yes. I'm in the process of doing a live show in town every day this week, and also trying to move house and stuff. So hopefully we'll get a bit more consistency in the future, things and stuff.
And we'll let you know when things are actually happening.
We'll give
We'll get
you
some
lots of things.
lock-ins, and then that way...
Someone loves us, and it. Semicolon 33. Thanks, Saf.
We love you too, Saf.
Do
You big Pikachu.
the big Pikachu. That might be all.
I think we're done.
That was fun,
There's
wasn't
no
it?
That
more.
was alright.
Fan art. Is there any fan art for the bag?
From the bag, we have some fan art.
Oh my.
This is what Atemawk sent
Oh
us
wow.
in.
Yeah.
It's very...
Zoopy.
That does make me hap. Stream guys.
Stream dies. Yeah, stream died. But doesn't it make it look
Like a fish in the
like a
middle?
90s children's sitcom, like Saved by the Bell?
No,
Or
you
something?
know what this is? That looks like that was what an updated version of Zoop's gonna look like.
Oh,
Like this
God.
is like XBLA or PSN.
Yeah.
This is
Zoop Jazz Edition.
this is Zoop 2013, motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh, mate.
that was the sandbag.
I wish you could see it.
That's all we had in the sandbag.
I'll show them later. Oh, yeah. Well,
Well, we've got through number 2.
Well, that was.
We had some technical
arduous.
difficulties.
Yes, thanks for sticking with us.
yes, thank you to everyone who's in the chat room watching us live. You guys are the reason we do it. Thanks for all of our sponsors.
You guys are the real reason we do it.
Spastic Candy. And,
Oh, that was the worst.
Yep, that's good times. So you're amazing. We
Indeed.
really want to continue doing this, and I know it's taken us a while to get this episode out, but other commitments have sort of clusterfucked this into oblivion.
We
but,
didn't pod crash at least.
No.
After the first one, that's
Yeah.
the thing that happens a lot.
It does. We three are very excited about this show, and we're going to continue to bring it to you and make it better about it. So stick with us if you like it.
That stuff might work one day.
It might work. Go to fucking iTunes. It's in the show notes. And download it and subscribe to it there, because we made it with episode 1 to number 71 in the podcast video game charts with episode 1.
And that's worldwide, isn't it?
Yes, that's
worldwide.
Number 71
Out of how many? 72?
Ha!
out of hundreds and thousands of billions. There's like
Let's get us in the top 50.
So yeah, I'm hoping if you all go and you get on your iTunes and hit the subscribe button, hopefully when this one goes up, we'll make it at least to number 50. That's a goal.
Oh, I have something else actually.
Yeah.
4-Player Podcast.
Yep.
You've heard of them?
I have.
They're great. They're another gaming podcast. They're based in Texas. They are trying
To get us on the show. I know. We're just so busy though. We're swamped.
We're still busy trying to do
Oh.
our own show.
no,
Get to PAX.
no. They're trying to get to E3. They went last year, but this year E3 are being very stingy about who they're letting in.
Oh.
So you can check them out if you like them. 4playernetwork.com, I believe it is. Scroll notes for them. Show notes. If you all they're asking is that if you like them, make that website your home page on whatever browser you're using, just so when you open up your browser,
So it gets a hit.
it gives them a hit. They produce excellent content. Get them to E3 because I want to hear what they want to say.
So how are they determining who's going to E3? Is it based on website hits, obviously?
It's based on website hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That's fun. Which there you go.
Yeah.
8bitspodcast.com is where we do all of our stuff. You can watch back previous episodes. I've said this before, keep saying it until you go and do it. Leave your comments in those video things, and we'll bring them in the SANDBAG on the next episode.
I'll tell you what. Once E3's over, make 8bits podcast your
Your
homepage. Maybe we can get to PAX Australia.
Well,
That'd be pretty sweet. Maybe not this year, but
Yeah.
next.
let's get some.
Make it your
episodes under our
homepage
belt.
anyway.
Do it anyway.
Maybe we can get to E3.
Fucking Jesus.
That'd be hilarious.
On the internet. There's the things. We're also on Facebook.com/8bitspodcast, and you can get some sweet updates about when the next one's going to come along. All that kind of good times
Oh yeah.
and great rock and roll. Anything else, fellas, before we?
I don't think I've got any more surprises up my sleeve. I mean that's good. Like saying that as quick as I could. So
I'm glad he has short sleeves on today.
yeah.
Otherwise we'd be here for another 4
If I was
hours.
wearing my Burzum t-shirt,
Yeah,
we'll be
we'd be
over.
fucked.
It's a big podcast.
You're a big
I wish it
podcast.
was called 4 Bits.
4 bits. Oh dear.
We will see you
On the
in a
next.
couple of weeks.
Well, we might do a couple of weeks.
Hopefully, Fringe will be over.
We'll try. We'll attempt.
Or we'll do what we can.
We'll try as hard as we can.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.